Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, one and all.
All right. As you can see, I'm getting better, which is fantastic. Getting back to my old self, which means that the podcast may multiply back to normal quantity. I did want to say a few things because sometimes we do, yes, have to go over certain comments, and I feel it's necessary. Again, I can't stress enough that in this world, you're allowed to have a different opinion than anybody else, okay? And there's nothing wrong with your opinion. And there's nothing. The problem is that in this day and age, instead of people just accepting you have a different opinion, they keep going at you like you're wrong for having that opinion, or your opinion's wrong, and they're right.
Because you're not part of the governing body, basically.
Well, no, because, all right, I'm going to use this as an example. You know, me and Billy have this little rivalry because he just keeps coming at me all the time for whatever reason. Maybe he's got an itch that he can't scratch. I don't know. I'm messing with him right now because he deserves to be messed with sometimes because he keeps it all day long. All day long! Constantly commenting like something is wrong with my opinion. And again, I really don't want to talk about this movie anymore because I really hate this movie. So I'm going to mention this is the last time, hopefully, that I can mention Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Spoilers, okay? Nothing is wrong with the way I formulated this opinion, okay? I've been watching Star Wars since before Billy was even born, before he was even a thought, probably decades before he was a thought. So no one's going to tell me that's like, 20 years younger than me or whatever, that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's saying that or whatever. The thing that he is saying is that I'm swayed or something and my opinion isn't genuine, that it's being altered or what. Listen, dude, I don't like it. You like it, God bless you.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. I'm not going after you because you like it. I'm not saying it's wrong for you to like it. I'm not saying it's wrong for you to love it. I'm just saying I'm allowed to not like it. And don't for 1 minute make it that your opinion's superior.
Yeah.
Don't make it that, like, anybody who doesn't like the movie, like, something's wrong and they're looking at it the wrong way. No. It's just a different opinion. And you got to let things go sometimes.
Definitely.
You're not going to change someone's opinion. And when you do keep going at the person, you look like an asshole. Okay? And I'm not saying you are, but you're looking like one. Okay? I'm not going to change my opinion. I don't like it. The end. Now, don't go, I'm going at it the wrong way. I'm looking at it the wrong way. I should go see like a million. No, I don't like it.
But yeah, if you feel like, okay, I'm going to go see it again because there's nothing else on.
I don't really have to go see it again. I may go see it again.
Something I didn't catch the first time.
Yeah, no, I mean, shit is shit as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't think my opinion will change. I am open-minded. I am going to see it again, but I really don't need to. But anyway, that's it. It's over. I shared whatever I had to share because I was right. Mark Hamill did come out and say, look, I don't want to do this, but I'm getting paid, so it's like, all right. But in my head, I'm not playing Luke Skywalker. I'm playing Jake Skywalker or like a clone or something. That's not my Luke. And it isn't.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker would not run. Luke Skywalker would run towards the person. Luke Skywalker would whip out the lightsaber, let's go. And even if, like Mark Hamill said, if something was wrong and the person could, that Luke could not face it right away, he would go after a year or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay? But it's not the fundamental, like, history that I have embedded in my brain. The Luke Skywalker that would leave his training, go risk all to save his friends, sacrifice everything to save Han. You know, all these different things from both movies. He would not just, if he caused the problem, he would fix it. Yeah. And he would take care of it right away. So this is not, I don't care if it ended up where he died. Even Mark Hamill, they disrespected him because he didn't know he died. And then he looked and he was pissed and shocked and miserable and he wanted to. And you know what? I was joking. I was like, oh, I would have choked the shit out of, like, Rian Johnson. I was joking around. But you know what, though? The guy deserves, like, some shit, though. Mark Hamill should come out and interview like, fuck you, dude, some shit. Because let me tell you something. He's dead anyway now. So what's the difference? Why? Because he wants to be in the next one as a ghost? Listen, bottom line is this. There's no fucking plan to Star Wars. They don't have a fucking plan. They're winging it. You can't wing Star Wars. Yeah. Okay? You need to plan it out like George Lucas did. All right? And guess what? Why is everybody shocked about uncanny? Making something uncanon? They do it all the time. Yeah. All the time. In this one instance, I guess Star Wars isn't perfect because they got it wrong. So you know what? What's the big deal that I wanted erased? Who cares? They do it all the time when a movie sucks. They forget it happened. There's nothing out of the realm of that. I understand that Carrie Fisher's gone. We can't have her film again. Yeah. You know what? I don't recognize it, ever, what happened. I will watch the ninth episode. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll love it. But I'll never forget what crap The Last Jedi was. Yeah. So, again, there's nothing wrong with me feeling this way. And I'm going to say what's on my mind at any time I'm doing a cast. I'm not hiding my thoughts. You get the genuine opinion of me all the time. I'm not looking for that interview. I'm not looking for celebrities to come on here and talk. I'm not looking to suck up. I'm not looking to do this. I'm having fun on my YouTube channel. This is not my job. I have many, okay? I don't need this to be my job, okay? This is fun for me. But while it's going to be fun, I'm going to make it a wonderful experience for you. And I'm going to make it it's going to grow, the channel. Yeah. But at the pace of a hobby, because that's what it is to me, a hobby. I have fun with it, just like a comic book collection. I have video collections of me, 5,600 videos or more, just doing casts with my friends. And I'm going to continue to do it. And there's been many people that have said that they're going to stop me every year. Doesn't happen. I'm going to continue. 2018 is going to be unfreaking believable. And if you're a fan of me, you are going to love it because I am going to be magnified in 2018. Magnified. And you will see right away when that happens. And it's not just YouTube. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff, and, last year got 1,000 subscribers. This December, a year later, I got like 220 more subscribers than last year. Maybe by freaking Christmas, I may have thousands more. It's going to happen. Yeah. And I'm not doing it as a job, I'm doing it as fun. Okay?
You're doing it as a hobby, which is how it should be done.
If it was a job, I'd make every thumbnail.
It's fun because if you were doing it as a job, after a while, it's like, oh God, I got.
Yeah, and if it was a job, I would make every freaking thumbnail. Yeah, every thumbnail there is would be a special thumbnail. Mm-hmm. No, you see this ugly face all the time, right here, half the times on the thumbnail. I don't care about that. If I'm in a mood, if I get an itch, okay, I'll make a nice thumbnail. But I'm not really concerned with, well, you want to watch me? Good. If you don't want to watch me, okay. If it gets 20 views, okay. If it gets 1,000, that's fine too. I'm not making it where I have to have the best views ever. And I do get high views, despite some people saying. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So you're going to enjoy the Everything Show. You're going to enjoy the River Beans cast. And we're going to have more shows. And we're going to have different shows. And we're going to have some shows that are going to continue. Some shows are going to continue in a different form. But you know what? there's going to be more to do for Matrixlord212 next year. Plus, I'm going to do books too. So we're going to see. But I do want to talk about the box office for Last Jedi, and I will continue to talk about the box office for Last Jedi, because we have that the movie has crossed another milestone financially. It's $610 million right now, as of yesterday, Thursday.
Nice.
So that's nothing to sneeze at.
Nope.
Are we really picking at the box office? Not really. I'm not really saying, oh, it's going to drop or if it's going to rise. I'm not saying anything about it. And we're going to look at the other box office. We are focusing on a few, like Jumanji just came out.
Yeah.
And we're wondering if it's going to take over Star Wars. Right now it has 16,605,000, and that's not bad for Wednesday and Thursday numbers. Okay? $90 million budget. Okay? We also got The Greatest Showman, Hugh Jackman's movie.
Yeah.
Worked really hard on it. Now, it's got a 4,500,000, almost 4,600,000. It's Thursday's numbers. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. $84 million budget. We'll have to find out if it's a success or not. Then we got Ferdinand. I think that was the animation.
Yeah, I saw, and that's playing at my Eaton 6. So I'm sort of torn. Do I want to see Jumanji, or do I want to see that movie tomorrow before I go in at 3:30? So
I would see Jumanji, but 27 million that has in, and then the budget's 111 million. But it's animation, so people love animation.
Yeah, they're pretty much, it's one of those things that's thrown out like, okay, you don't want to see Star Wars because you've seen it umpteen dozen times. There's just not your type.
You got to see something else. And you know what? There's going to be plenty this week, though.
Jumanji's like, I don't like this actor, or it's just not my type of movie, so it's the kiddie movie. All
right, so now Justice League has 638 million, and it's not going away yet. It's hanging in there by a thread. That's number 8th place, and number 10th place.
Magic Class, it must be really holding tight.
Yeah, hang off for dear life. Thor Ragnarok is 10th place, 843. I hope it makes 850.
Yeah,
it would be nice to have a round number.
To me, yes, Justice League was good, but to me, Ragnarok was better.
I'm glad that Bad Moms did very well, and that's going to have a sequel again, I believe. Of course, it's not going to be the numbers that Bad Moms had originally because it's a Christmas movie, and not everybody believes in Christmas because of foreign markets, but still just about $100 million profitable. So that's fantastic. You know, it doesn't cost that much to make, too. You know, the Bad Moms movies. But that's that for box office. Now we're going to talk about some stories. And we're getting that The Revenant, which is Leo DiCaprio's, the person that wrote that, is writing Quentin Tarantino's Star Trek movie.
Ooh, nice.
So Mark L. Smith is going to be writing the R-rated Star Trek with Quentin Tarantino.
Damn.
And J.J. Abrams is producing it. So,
well, with Quentin Tarantino behind you automatically knew it was going to be an R rating anyway.
And it's going to be released August 2019, which means they will be filming it in 2018, which means that they're going to be calling the actors have no clue. Yes, it is happening. And I just want to say, because I do love it when I'm right and people trying to shove stuff in my face that I'm wrong. I called it. Yes, I did.
There was what the basic plot line's going to be yet, or is it?
I don't know. I don't know yet, but I did call it. I did say there was going to be another Star Trek movie. It's happening. All right. I don't know if they're using JJ.
No, but it was.
I don't know if they're using J.J. Abrams' ideas, but we're going to find out. It could be City on Edge of Forever, because I think Quentin Tarantino wants to do that. So that's great news. Now we just need a Ghostbusters sequel. Anyway.
I like how you said that under your breath.
Yeah. So I seen.
Ooh, Quentin Tarantino. That's his next movie after Star Trek.
Yeah, you imagine Ghostbusters? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? we also got a trailer for Overboard reboot.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing that. I keep meaning to watch it.
I don't know if that's got Chris Pratt's wife, ex-wife, whatever. I don't know if that's going to do well. It's a reversal.
Yeah.
The guy has amnesia, and she's like trailer park trash, and she's, you know, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. What else we have? No X-Files is going to be starting soon.
Yep. I saw a commercial while I was at my second home, Twin Peaks. So I saw that like twice before I left.
I'm looking forward to X-Files. I like X-Files.
Oh, and sorry for the plug, but up until the 24th, it's lingerie night at Twin Peaks.
Ha! Okay. Very nice. Let's see. What do we have? What else? Try not to.
But of course, I was just there for the food and the TVs. So.
Let's see. Nothing else really else happened today, huh?
I was looking through the cast of Little Bitches, and one of the gals that's
what?
That's what it's called. It's called Little Bitches.
It is? What is it?
Here, let me bring this up.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, just want to let the audience know I had no idea he was going to say that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yep.
But
yeah,
I'm sure it's going to be.
It's coming out in 2018.
Okay.
A group of friends vow to open their college acceptance letters at the same time during the big end of the year party. But okay, that's basically it. But one of the characters in it is going to be playing Iris West in the Flashpoint movie I just found out.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
Let's see if I can.
Okay.
Her name is Kersey Clemens.
Ah.
Yeah, because I'd watched the trailer for it, and I thought, okay, let me see, because one of them, like a couple of them, looked familiar. They had somebody from one of the people in it is from the Deadpool movie, and then I click on this one character and it says pretty much at the top of the list is Flashpoint, and then below that is Hearts Beat Loud. Then the movie I'm talking about now. So it's like interesting, because that was a big surprise to me as well. So
looks like we got a release date for Hellraiser Judgment. Again, I don't know what it's going to be, so don't think I am backing this.
Sound like
it's going right to Blu-ray on February 13th, 2018. It looks like Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street's in it, which is interesting. I don't know really what it's about, but we shall see. Again, I don't think it's going to be good because they don't have the original Pinhead in there.
Yeah,
but
I'm sorry, we have to have the original.
Yeah, I mean that's
even though in the book version Pinhead was actually a woman. So
okay,
and they changed the gender for the movie.
I didn't even know that until you told me that.
I didn't either. I was watching one. I forget what the YouTube show was. But they were, because occasionally they do the difference between the book and the movie. And when they were talking about the movie, they said the Pinhead was a woman in that, and for once it actually worked when they changed the genders.
Let's see. We're going to be doing in the future, like we used to do. We're going to go over your questions and your comments. Our friend there that we haven't seen in a while wants to talk about Last Jedi because he said the movie sucked as well. Okay. I guess I will be talking about Last Jedi. Never mind what I said. We had Susie's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, and I wished her one.
And we have Everything's talking about Doctor Who right now. I was just watching
in a few, in pretty much
a couple of days.
3 days.
Yeah, I just watched the Doctor, the Widow, the Wardrobe, and I started watching Snowman. And I said, you know what, I need to do a cast because it's getting late. So I want to get the Everything show out. We will be doing more Real Who Beans casts. And we're going to be doing a lot of coverage on the Twice Upon a Time. Okay? Yes, you're going to get sick of me popping out parts when we review it, but I don't care. Because I want to talk about it with everybody, and not everybody can be in there at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not like, olden days. Now it's like everybody's doing everything, and it's like nobody's around. So, I'll get Chris, I'll get Scott, I'll get Ray, I'll get Susie, I'll get Sally, I'll get Gloria, I'll get all different times. It's going to be, everybody's sporadic. So
we're getting the band back together.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So I am feeling better. Feeling
That's
like
good.
my old
Yeah, because I noticed
self.
your cheek is not as.
Yeah, it's also clearing up my rosacea too, which is weird. But then this side is just red, or I don't know, whatever. So I started writing something new, like I said yesterday, and I actually bumped into a famous author on the bus. So we started talking. I'm going to check out her book. But she gave me some ideas about how to make my book sell better and do different things. And, I kind of got motivated. I get motivated when I talk about my books, and I get motivated when people are passionate enough to talk about their books. I'm saying to myself, because at the time you're in pain, but that goes away. And it's like, you know what? I can't wait to do a book again, or 2, or 3. And you know what? I'm going to accomplish what I need to accomplish, get things done, get these stupid stuff out of the way that's been causing problems, and I'm going to clear it all up. And I think I'm even going to get a new, when everything is paid, thinking about getting a new computer. So they don't know what computers are in this day and age, a laptop or whatever, and I'm going to start doing different things. I think I want to get back into gaming. I want to be a gamer again. I might be doing video games on Twitch like my friend is. Yeah, I've had a Twitch account that I've never used it. So I think I'm going to do something with it. And I think that it's going to be a whole new year, a whole new beginnings of everything. So that's what you're going to see in 2018, probably me on Twitch, making videos about video games and playing video games. And that's something that I always did back in the day. You guys just never saw it because, but to me, time is differently compared to like the way you guys see the passage of time. So I could just pick it up and go back into gaming like that.
I could too, but it's just like one of these. I get busy doing other stuff, like my Kindle. I got that thing because I'm going to read this. I'm going to read that. I've probably picked that thing up 3 times since I got it. I keep finding all these great books that I want to read, and of course I download them, and then I get busy.
There's a few books I want to get from people that I met. I do want to read the new Anne Rice novel with Vampire Lestat, with the Atlantis, and then I do want to read the guy that does Da Vinci Code and Symbol, and I want to get the new one too. I want to read that. I like his books, and I'm just doing more reading this year, as well as writing. And I think I'm going to have a better setup, I think. Maybe I will eventually get a green screen so you don't have to see this stuff, Maybe I'll get a microphone.
I did have a felt green screen at one time, but the problem was the way the old camera was set up. The thing it didn't cover it all the way. So I was like, damn it.
I went to Bryant Park today, right before work. I didn't have enough time. But they had a lot of these cool shops that I'm going to probably try to show on the video when I upload it tonight, hopefully. And they had this whole shop of puppets.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, oh, that's so cool, but not the one I was looking for, but pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I bought some of these. I'm going to be getting Titans again. Going to get more stuff. It's going to happen eventually. 2018. We're going to be having more Topic Wonders before 2018.
Nice.
We're going to have. We already had Joey Jupiter. We're going to have Mindakor.
Yeah.
We're going to have Sky Havoc. More than likely, Sky Havoc's going to be with Billy on here. Might get pretty rough. It might battle. And then we're going to have...
In this corner.
Yep.
So we're going to have to get somebody from the WWE to referee by any chance?
Maybe. I'm going to have Joe Gotts.
Oh, God. Then we definitely going to need somebody. We're going to need Joe Pesci for that one.
Yeah, Joe Gotts is going to be in Topic Wonders 50. I don't know who's he's going to be in here with, but and then we'll vote. We'll have a little off-air conference that you won't see, and then we'll see what emerges in January, or if it's a message about cancellation. So, again, I want to spice this channel up a little bit, do some cool stuff. Maybe I'll buy some new hoodies. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
New polos. Who knows? I'll get dressed up in suits. Who knows? We'll see. Dye my hair, maybe. Might happen again. Oh well. Live dangerously. Why not? Maybe I'll make my third lasagna because the second lasagna was more successful. Getting used to it now. Some people like to make their own lasagna. It's getting good. What else? What else I want to do? That's it for now. Too much information is no good sometimes. You're going to have to be surprised. All right. Thank you, Scott. Take care. Bye for now.